From the first day you started praying, your prayers were heard. The words you uttered were heard. In heaven, oh yes, your prayers were heard. And that is why the angel told Daniel. The angel said to Daniel, it says in that verse 12, it says, then the man in the vision started talking again. He said, Daniel, do not be afraid. From the first day you decided to get wisdom and to be humble in front of God, He has been listening to your prayers. From the first day you decided to get wisdom and to be humble in front of God, He has been listening to your prayers. And he added, he said, I came to you because you have been praying. Do you see that? The angel came to Daniel because Daniel had been praying. Daniel had been praying. And that is it. Just like so many people are praying. You are praying. I'm praying. So many people are praying. So many Christians are praying. So many believers are praying. So many servants of God are praying. So many followers of Jesus Christ are praying. So many children of God are praying all over the world. And God is hearing and listening the prayers of all His children. The words that is being uttered or spoken in prayer is reaching heaven. Yes, God is hearing. God heard the prayers yesterday, and God is hearing the prayers today. So, God is doing something because of the prayers that are going on or that are being uttered. And because God is working, or because you don't see what God is doing because of your prayers, does not mean God is not working. So God is working because of your prayers, even though you are not seeing what God is doing. That's amazing. Oh yes. So, do you know what God is doing about your situation? Do you know what angels of God are doing about your situation? Do you know? The fact that you see nothing happening does not mean God is not doing anything about your situation. God is working even though your situation is still the same. You say, I have been praying for this situation. I've been praying about this. I've been praying about that. And from the way things look, it's like God is not hearing me. I don't know if God is going to do anything. You don't know what God is doing, but God is working. God is working. God is working, but you are not seeing it. God is doing something about your situation, but you are not seeing it. You don't know what God is doing. Do you know what God is doing about your issue? Do you know what the angels of God are doing about your issue? The fact that you see nothing happening in the physical does not mean God is not doing anything about your issue. God is working even though your issue is still the same. Your issue is still the same. Your condition is still the same. It look like it's even getting worse day by day. But you see, God is working. God is working. Oh yes, all you know is what is happening on the physical or on the outside, but you do not know what is happening in the spiritual realm. You don't know. Is God seeing your condition? Of course, God is seeing your condition. The question is, do you know what God is doing about your condition? Do you know what God is doing about your condition? Do you know? Do you know what God is doing about your condition? God is working. Yes, God is working. Is God aware of what you are going through? Of course, God is aware of what you are going through. God is aware. God is aware. The question is, are you aware about what God is doing regarding what you are going through? Do you know what God is doing? Are you aware of what God is doing? Are you aware? Do you know what God is doing about what you are passing through or going through? Do you know what God is doing? Do you know what the angels of God are doing about what you are going through? Do you know what the angels of God are busy doing? You don't know what they are doing. Just like Daniel. Daniel did not know what the angels of God were doing. Daniel was not aware. Daniel was not aware. So also you are not aware of what God is doing about what you are going through, about what you are passing through. You are not aware. You don't know what God is doing. You don't know. Yes, you are passing through something. Yes, you are going through something, and you are praying, but you don't know what God is doing about what you are passing through. You don't know what God is doing about what you are going through. You don't know. You don't know what the angels of God are doing. You don't know what the angels of God are doing. Yes, you don't know. God is working. God is working. Yes, you know you have challenges. You have challenges, and you are praying about your challenges. You are talking to God about your challenges. Yes. Or you are maybe asking yourself, you say, is God aware of my challenges? Of course. Of course. God is aware of your challenges. God is not blind. God is not deaf. God is hearing your prayers about your challenges. God is also seeing your challenges. And God is aware that you are praying about your challenges. If you are not praying about your challenges, that is another story. But if you are praying about your challenges, if you are talking to God about your challenges, God is listening. God is hearing you. And God is doing something about your challenges that you are not aware of. We are aware of our situation, what is happening around us, what is going on in our life, but we are not aware of what God is doing about those things. You are aware about your issue, your challenge, about what is going on in your life. You are aware of all these things, but you are not aware of what God is doing about it. So I have this trouble. You say, I have this trouble, but what is God doing about it?